All right, in the comments below, let me know who I should main now, because I'm not going to main Steve anymore, or Jake anymore. I can't believe that's Steve. My mind is still on SmashCon. What's up, guys? Hbox here, and today I want to go over the newest part of Multiversus, the Season 1 release, and patch notes, of course. Now, the most exciting part of the Season 1 release, I think, was an announcement that was just made by Warner, which is that 2 new characters will be confirmed later in Season 1. It was confirmed on Twitter. It's going to be Black Adam, who is a DC villain, arch nemesis of Captain Marvel, and Stripe. Now, I like the fact that they added Black Adam because I think the game needs more villains. In a game like Multiversus, where the whole idea is like you can play with whoever you want, it can be a hero, an anti-hero, it can be a villain, it can be a quirky person, it can be a cartoon character. Having that flexibility in what you want to play is really, really cool. I think Black Adam is a great pick for that. And Stripe is actually from Gremlins, so if you're a 90s kid like me, you're probably familiar with the amount of damage that one little hungry gremlin could do. I have no doubt in my mind they're going to incorporate that in some way, maybe like a meter that you build up by eating food past midnight or whatever it was. So I'm really, really excited about that. And Stripe, of course, is the antagonist. So it's 2 villains they're adding to the roster, along with Morty next week. Rick and Morty are going to be joining the game as well. Now, I did hear some ruminations about what Rick and Morty are going to be like. I heard Morty is a character similar to Smash Bros. Pikachu, which makes me interested. Because, you know, he's going to be a small character, and that kind of like kill power and speed, definitely scary. So anyways, Rick, Morty, Black Adam, Stripe, that's 4 new characters total joining us for Season 1. They, of course, showed us that really, really cool splash screen here. Jake and Superman in the corner, Garnet, Arya, Finn, Bugs, and 2 new characters in their grid design right there. And I have a feeling that Black Adam will pack a powerful punch, probably pretty similar to Superman. Of course, Season 1 wouldn't be complete without some patch notes, some very, very sought-after patch notes. We've seen the meta develop in many ways. Let's just say there was some bugs in the game that they had to patch out, and I think with this they did. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on what those patch notes look like, because they definitely were keeping a close eye on competitions and also the requests of the players. But they also added some new things too. Of course, the free rotation characters changed. You can now get more rewards for Battle Pass XP. There's no more Battle Pass missions for tanks. And basically, it changed the number of times you have to ring out a player to win seasonal missions, which is, you know, easier. I like it when it's not as difficult to get more perks in the game, especially when you have to grind it. There's also some general perks that they added. Clear the air, you know, you can have more consistency on the perk effect. They fixed issues with various perks with projectiles. Overall, across the board, you can see those too. I'm not going to go too deep into those because perks are a smaller part. I want to go into more of the changes of the characters themselves, because that to me was a big, big part. And there was some gameplay systems change. Ice debuff is now 15% movement speed slow instead of 20. So in general, any ice debuff does that. And they fixed a lot of, like I mentioned, projectile things. So I'll go over those in a second. Bug fixes as well. The Reindog tethered, the Shaggy fall off map. The down spike tutorial was kind of glitching up, so they fixed all those. Alright, now for the meat and potatoes, the character buffs. First off, Arya. Arya got buffed a bunch. Her up special from the ground got buffed. It's more accurate. Up air is more accurate as well. Neutral air has earlier branching on hit. Her ground side attack is, it keeps your velocity as you go along. Ground down attack has earlier dodge branching. Fixed a ton of bugs for her as well. And it fixed a bug that happened to do with her ground neutral special, where the capsule hitboxes wouldn't copy over when she stole a fighter's face. So lots of buffs for Arya, and well-deserved too, because I haven't seen too much about her. Batman, to me, was a really, really great character early on in the game. So for Batman, they fixed some bugs with his grapple once again. They nerfed his ground side attack. So basically, you add 3 frames of whiff recovery now if you're trying to jab someone. So right there, to me, that's pretty good, because Batman had a very cancelable jab, and I think it needed a little bit of a nerf. And also, the Batarang. The Batarang pickup will now return 9.5 seconds of his cooldown, down from 11.5 seconds. So, basically, they already knew that the cooldown was even shorter, so this is probably a good idea to make it even more fair, because they said counterplay against Batarang was pretty much necessary. Here is the big, big one. The ultimate bug in the game, Bugs Bunny. And my god, this list. This is like a CVS receipt of nerfs. They said he's a bit too safe in everything he does. So let's see it. They took away the 2 rocket glitch, which Mirror Man used constantly in online and offline tournaments. Safe HP from 16 down to 14 now. They also fixed the glitch with multiple safes, so those bugs are gone. Now for the actual bounce, the air down special. When you create a new tunnel, the old tunnels will disappear, which I don't know why it didn't happen in the first place. His up air, which I still consider the best in the game, they added even 4 more frames of whiff recovery. So basically, if you miss an up air, it now takes a little more time to even input another move. Same thing with the side attack. 5 frames on his air side attack. Everything is pretty much a bit slower. And also his nair as well. So his up air, his forward air, and his neutral air, all slower in terms of recovery, which is very fair to me. And also, when you bring out a pie, the ground down attack, you have to throw it in 8 seconds. Before, there was no time limit at all. You could hold on to it forever. And the pie no longer applies a slow. So pretty fair nerfs all throughout, I gotta say. I'm thankful as someone who, I guess I use bugs, but not anymore. I'm a Jake player now, but I'm thankful. I think this is very, very fair. And I'm wondering, I think this won't cause bugs players to switch, but they'll have to play a little bit more careful. And there's Finn. And Finn, they said themselves, fighting against Finn felt too difficult because he can throw attacks without much fear of a punish due to how quickly he recovered. And so, yeah. Finn also, many nerfs. Basically, his passive no longer spawns coins. He spawns with less gold, 100 instead of 200. His down air special got fixed. That was actually a buff. So his down special in the air only costs 100 instead of 200. His forward air, more whiff recovery. His ground up B, basically the spinning backpack attack that everyone hates. The vacuum effect is now less. The weaker hits of the backpack won't overwrite stronger hits from other attacks. Whiffing with all hits will switch up a coin. There's whiff recovery to it as well. And the hitbox is better Matzy attack. So they completely remade his up B move, especially the hitboxes, which was definitely necessary. His forward air had active frames reduced, which is fair too. His ground down attack, where he's charging with that spike. The distance Finn covers with his attack now scales with how charged the attack is. Interesting. So I think you have to commit to it more. And the ground side attack, again, more whiff recovery. With Bugs and Finn, which were the 2 best characters, whiff recovery added to a bunch of things. And of course, fix some issues with his perks. So yeah, fair buffs for Finn, fair nerfs for Bugs, fair nerfs for Finn. I'm all about this. Well done, Warner. Garnet, to me, needed some buffs, and it looked like she got some. Her song activation starts on frame 12 instead of frame 30. That's a big neutral special buff. That's like twice as fast now. They fixed the bug with her down B, the Iron Giant specifically, and the air neutral attack, which I thought was pretty good, has higher base knockback. That's actually probably what she needs. Harley, I'm surprised they even touched up Harley. VFX shrunk to better match the explosion radius. That's fair. So that was just like a cosmetic thing, and they made her 2 units heavier. Made Harley more hard to kill. Interesting. Iron Giant. Oh my god. Man, Iron Giant, they're not going to leave this guy alone. It's like, no matter where you go, no matter how much they fix, you fix 1 issue, 3 more come up. He's like a weed, I swear. All right. They fixed his VFX stuff in general, his down special 2, where it would fill up the screen. He can no longer use cannonball attack when out of air specials. Interesting. Knockback angle changed to send fighters more horizontally and away from Iron Giant, from his down B. So they nerfed his down B to the floor. More horizontal, you can't use it out of air specials, and they took out all the infinite bouncing glitch. Alright, his neutral special, the bolts, the gray health activation reduced from 2+ to 5 seconds to plus for 3 seconds. Okay. So it lasts less time now. I don't know why they nerfed Giant, I'm gonna be honest. The gray health from ally overlap reduced from 5 HP to 5 seconds for 3 HP for 3 seconds. So he definitely got nerfed in doubles too. His ground forward special. So basically when he grabs, his grabs are correctly blocked by incompatible states. Okay, that was more of a bug fix. So you can't grab someone who's invincible. His up air can no longer hit the same target multiple times. I'm sad about that one because sometimes when you use that up air, that Superman, it would do like a bunch of hits, like sometimes like way too many, like 100 damage. Obviously a glitch, so they fixed that. His neutral air, where he spins his legs around, Final hit knockback change to send more fighters horizontally and away from Giant. Why are they doing this? Why do they nerf Giant so hard? Ground up attack. Gray health changed. Really? Allies that can consume scrap will overwrite any existing gray health. Okay. In his ground forward attack, which is his jab on the car, fix attack decay not triggering for all parts of the combo, and ground down attack where he plants down one of those scrap metal things. Gray health was changed from 10 HP for 10 to 6 HP for 3. To each their own. I get the bug fixes, but I think this puts Giant. This puts Giant bottom 3 or bottom 4 for singles now. 2s, I don't know. We'll to see, but damn. Jake, no, my sweet Jake. Air down attack removed. Instant cancel out of the attack to prevent skateboard infinites. All right, in the comments below, let me know who I should main now, because I'm not going to main Steve anymore, or Jake anymore. I can't believe I said Steve. My mind is still on SmashCon. No longer bounces off allies, that's fine. Ground up attack, the up B. Additional whiff recovery, slightly later charge cancel to make it a bit more committal. Damn, they nerfed Jake. Lebron, though, look at this. They gave Bronny the ups he deserves. Solo dunk no longer spawns a shockwave. Wait, what? There's no shockwave? I thought that was the best part about it. That's like a nerf. Okay, the alley-oop teleport version of LeBron's dunk spawned a shockwave and will launch fighters there. So solo dunk versus the alley-oop teleport. Okay, gotcha. They fixed a bug where LeBron could dunk himself into the sky. Slow dunk knockback and hitbox has increased. Okay. The down B adjusts to prevent ball spam. His air side branches early on hit, buffed. Air neutral air, buffed. Ground side attack, buffed. Ground side attack 3-hit combo, buffed. Neutral attack angle changed. The basketball had some team color issues fixed, and the hot hands perk fixed. Okay, lots of buffs for LeBron, especially on his aerials. I'm excited to see how those go. I'm not sure if this refers to the ones with or without ball or both, so I'll be curious. But yeah, he desperately needed buffs. He was not a good character, I don't think. Reindog, the doggo. Hopefully some buffs. Okay, up air special. Removed hit pause on ally. Double fix. Air ground neutral special. Increased cooldown from 13 to 14 seconds. Seems a little specific and odd. And up air attack. Hitbox has increased. Okay, he has a good up air, so he's that too. I think Reindog still needs some more buffs. Honestly, I don't know. That's just me. Again, I'm more of a 1v1 guy, but poor little doggy. Shaggy. Yes, Shaggy's side special felt a little too unpunishable, so we added whiff recovery. Get fucked, Shaggy mains. Rage air side special increased by 2 frames. Now matches Rage ground side special. I'm fine with that. They fixed the double Rage special issue, but they buffed the Rage ground down special. They made his shockwave more powerful. Okay, that's fine. And his ground air side special, 4 additional frames of whiff recovery. That's right. Try to spam it now, jerk. Steven. His watermelon ground down special got nerfed. It only begins when watermelon Steven is rung out, the cooldown. Fixed a bug where watermelon Steven could spawn inside ceilings, be stuck, it's fine. And then he did various SFX fixes or VFX fixes with his nair, his taunt, whatnot. All right, that's crazy. Superman, nerfs. Thank you, nerfs. Jab, nerfed. Up attack, nerfed. Down smash. Or down B, nerfed. Good. Nerf everything. Nerf everything. Wow, Taz. Yeah, we still got 2 big ones left, which is Taz and Velma. So here we go. Taz, the chicken debuff. They made the chicken a lot bigger. I don't know if you saw on Twitter. The chicken now lasts 10 seconds. And the bug basically fixed a bug on the chicken as well. His down special, basically the projectile movement of Taz when he spits projectiles is a lot more forward, less of a lot better angle. Projectile maintains speed. His neutral special, if Taz eats a projectile, he will refresh a count of his Apple Core ability. Okay, that's fine. So it fixed a few things there. His ground up special, damage reduced from 10 to 9 and base knockback. Oh wow, so the up B where you get into that big cloud of, I forget what it's called. They actually nerfed that a little bit, which is interesting. And now the big fix, the Tornado, air, ground, side special. Now a cooldown move with a 7-second cooldown, side special is a weaker version of the Tornado. Okay, so you can use it while cooldown is active. Full power Tornado has a 1.5 second duration and receives an additional 1 second duration after passing an ally. Cooldown has 0.25 second duration, doesn't get additional, okay. And ground up attack is a 2-hit attack with a sandwich clap. Alright, so they fixed the character. Tornado shouldn't be an issue now. Tom and Jerry, aka how should we make Void, how should we challenge Void more? Dynamite is now a projectile rather than attack, so perks affect it as a projectile for the Dynamite. His air normal attacks fixed the bug where, actually I asked Void about this right here, this up air special. Void figured out that Jerry has active hit frames when falling from the rocket, and he calls it the Evo winner because he used that all throughout. So they fixed that too. And finally, we got Velma. And, well, let's do Wonder Woman first. Wonder Woman buffed her Nair, buffed her side B, faster, less cooldown. Air attack, hurt box matches the animation, that's fine. They increased her weight from 65 to 76. That's a huge weight increase. Wow. That's amazing. Wonder Woman, heavy buffs. And finally, Velma. The scour of doubles. Reduced move distance on her aerial side B. Her up air is weakened stacks from 3 to 2, her up B rather. Also, her up special does not change into her air down attack. Her ground side special, way less gray health. 12 HP to 4 to 6 HP for 3. Her down air, increased recovery, nerfed. Her side air, increased whiff recovery, nerfed. Her ground air neutral attack, fixed issues when word bubbles would go through Bugs' tunnels. That's actually a nerf. Reduced ammo from 4 to 3 and ammo return from 11 to 10. So the speech bubbles got nerfed. Weight decreased, nerfed, and knowledge is power perk, nerfed. That's what I wanted to see. Long story short, the characters that you wanted nerfed were nerfed. The characters you wanted buffed were buffed. And Iron Giant got done dirty. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to play some Multiversus. We're going to see how this goes. But as for right now, that's going to be all for my video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other characters are going to get announced for Season 2, in your opinion. And let me know if you're switching characters due to the recent balance changes. And as always, stay hungry. I'll see you later.